Hey y'all, APG Jamie here. Welcome to the channel. I'm happy to see ya. Well, I'm not actually physically seeing you, but you're seeing me. Well, my hands. So anyway, this was a project I tried the day before, and it didn't work out. So I redid it because, you know, it's 4th Art Saturday. Hashtag 4th Art Saturday. It's an open collab. That means you join if you can, when you can, if you want to. So anyway, I didn't have any plans, and I saw a video by Silver and Sparkles, and that is linked below. And I thought, yeah, I'm going to do that. But anyway, I fouled it up on day 1. So I went in the house, went to sleep for the night, came back out the next day at some point, and tried it again. So I'm just basically was showing you there that if you don't have cardstock, you can take 2 pieces of paper. Doesn't have to be scrapbook paper, but it can be. It could be mono printed even. Anyway, and I cut a strip down to roughly 3.5 inches. IDK for sure. I know I play with a ruler in a little while, but pay no mind to that. Anyway, just used some Elmers Extreme glue stick and glued the 2 pages back to back. So now I have double-sided cardstock. Any hoops, that first little thing that you saw was the little journaling card that I made on the yesterdays. And I liked it because it leads into my punchline, because there's punchline on this one, y'all. Any hoops. So we kept it, and I filmed that part, so I just showed you that part. Okay? Okay. Any hoots. We are making little divot notches in there, you know, because you got to have a place to put your card, and it needs to be easier to pull out. And instead of a circle thumb notch, I'm using that there notcher. Not your mama. Not your cheese. Anyway. Make up whatever corny scene you want in there. We've inked around everything off and on in general with scorched timber. See, faux measuring. Yeah, pay no mind. And did I rewatch her video? No. I just remembered what she said not to do or what she said to do. So that's why this one worked. Any hoodles. Checking it out. Y'all know I do that sometimes. I look at it, I'm like, is that right? Is that what I want to do? Is that where I want to put it? That's a gold paper clip, by the way. And I actually considered not even putting a paper clip on there, but y'all know I like the paper clips. Hidden or not, I like them. So I'm like, yeah, we'll do the paper clip. And I am just using, I would say Scotch tape, because that's what Americans usually call the cellophane tape, but I don't think it's Scotch brand. I don't know, it might be, could be, I don't know. Anyway, I'm putting a lot on there because I want to stay put for sure, and that will end up being a pocket. So we want our card that we're going to put in there to actually slide over the paper clip and not under the paper clip, and not get hung up on the paper clip. So I've got this here faux whale tail punch. It's from the Amazons. The particular one I have is a cami. It didn't come with any markings on it. And cami is K-A-M-E. And it might have a little, one of them little fancy apostrophe doolallers over the E. I don't remember, y'all. Anyway, inking that. And I have, I try to, I don't always succeed. I try to ink the inside around the edges on the white part, because sometimes you can still see that even when you ink the edge. Just saying. Well, me anyway. And I'm like, which way do I want to put it? I'm like, yeah, we'll just go traditional like that. Yeah. You're not going to be able to see it because it's going to be inside the pocket. It's going to be hidden. So I could have used any kind of fancy tab that I wanted to, but I chose this one. So there we are. I think we're going to get some LMAs on there so we can clamp it together. Wah, wah, wah. Ellie Mae Clamp It, Beverly Hillbillies, Faux Measuring again. And our inspirational prompts for October were water plus a dried flower, hash mark, slant, slash, leaf, one or the other, or both. I mean, take it the way you want it to go. So that paper that I'm using has dried leaves on it. It's fall, autumn, whatever. And this is some notepad paper. It came from the Dollar Tree, and I just pulled off 3 of them. And we're going to use some water with our Scorched Timber Distress Ink refill. And that was way too much. I only needed a little dibble dot, but no, I put a lot on there. I used almost all of it. Okay, some of it. And we're just mixing it in with the water because I want it, well, ink is runny. I mean, it's not thick, but I don't know what I wanted to do. I had to use water. It was in my prompt, okay? I try to follow the prompts. That's what I want you to do. So I'm dipping the edges in there because what this does, as opposed to inking it with a blending foam or any other kind of blendy whatever thing you use, this actually makes the ink sort of wick into the paper and leave a different kind of edge. That's what it does. It leaves a different kind of edge. And in a little bit I'll show you an upper close of that. And I only did those ones because I'm like, I should have trimmed it first, but I didn't. But I will. Hickin', y'all. Because I want to dry it real fast because I'm like, oh, I'm getting a headache. I need to get it done. Now here I'm going to show you the edge. See how it sucks up on the edge of the paper like that? It's pretty cool if you like that sort of thing. I mean, maybe you don't. But of course, because you've put water on it, the edge of your paper may go a little wonky. If that bothers you, iron it. You could use a flat iron. Oh, not a flat iron. They don't call them flat irons anymore. Hair press? I don't know what they're called. Anyway, flatten it back out with something hot. And the first one that I did that I messed up, I really did mess it up, y'all. I stapled it in there. I do not get that option this time because when I have it folded over, it's like perfectly folded over, and there was no way to get a staple in there. Well, I probably could have, but then it would have folded wonky, and I didn't want to did that. So now we're inking that one edge that we trimmed. I know we come back and we do that one edge. I know I used 3 sheets of paper. I could have used more, could have used less, didn't have to use any. Okay? You don't have to. Just because somebody else did doesn't mean you have to. And again, y'all. And I thought, oh, let's use this wintertime. That's the brand name. Again, it's from the Amazons. I don't have links, y'all. Sorry. I don't do that kind of research. Just don't. Anyways, I'm going to tap that into our watered ink. We used water. And so I'm just tamping it around. I almost wished I hadn't have done the little ditty dots, although I'm not totally opposed to them. I don't know. They just didn't meet my expectations. But we'd already fouled up yesterday, so it's like, oh, we're just going with it now. It's fine. We'll just go with it. So that's what I did. Heat gun. Some more. That's probably about it on the heat gun. No, truthfully, I don't remember. I just edited this like 10 minutes ago. So, yeah, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I don't necessarily like them, but I don't hate them either. So, yeah, we're okay. And sometimes art's that way. Crafts projects, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just like, yeah, I want to ink that some more because my paper started cracking. That's what happens when you buy and collect and don't use. Okay? Use your stuff, y'all. Okay, glue, come on out. So we're just going to glue on the one side and then top side. That's all we want to glue. Yesterday I did more gluing than that. Don't do that. So Ellie Mae's getting put back to work. And now here we are. It's like, yeah, oh, it's so good. Yeah, okay. let's put something on there. So I dug these out. I didn't show you me digging through the field notes ephemera pack. Timmy stuff. Oh, speaking of, there's a list of ingredients in the description below the video. ... more to see more information, such as next month's 4th Saturday prompt. So anywhoots, might as well just make it like a little pocket. I don't have to put anything in there. There's no rule for that at my house, Jonna. She's got a different rule at her house. You make a pocket, you better put something in it. That's her rule. So anywhoots, butterfly. I know I did not use any flowers, but I used dried leaves. It's on the paper. It can, the item that is suggested could be real or faux. It doesn't have to be real. It could be faux. And these faux dried leaves. Anyway, another butterfly. It all works into the punchline, y'all. You know I like my little punchlines. Corny or not, they make me stinking happy. And we know that's what's important here. So I'm putting an eyelet in mine. An eyelet. Yeah, an eyelet. So we're using a little handheld crochet, and I got a little gold eyelet somewhere around on my desk. There it is. We're going to put it in there, and it actually worked out really well, y'all. I was like, wow. I don't have to bam that back part down at all. It's like, wow. I know I could say like, wow again, because it's true. And I have some seam binding that we did dye with water and inks. Okay, just saying, because that's what I did, but you didn't see that part. I didn't film it because I did it over at the sink because I didn't want to have to clean the desk off. So I just went and did it at the sink where I could just rinse it out the sink. And this is where I'm like, nope, I'm not going to staple that because it's not going to work as well as I want it to. So we'll just fake our way with a piece of crochet cotton thread. Okay. And I got it really long, and I'm like, oh, I don't necessarily get it tied real tight, but that's okay. It don't no matter, y'all. Because I typically really don't journal on anything. I have on occasion, but not really. But that's okay. You don't have to. You can have journaling spots and not actually journal in them, okay? Because, that's the law at my house. So we're going to tie it on the inside. I was going to tie a bow, but silly me didn't leave the string long enough on the one side. So it's just going to get a slip knot, and which is still fine. It's just fine, y'all. Okay? If good enough is good enough, you know what that means. Yeah, good enough. I'm like, yeah, good enough. I could say it again, but I think you got my point. So there we go. We're almost to the flip-flop. We're going to examine it because I examine things for a while, and then I'll be like, oh, yeah, here's that little card we made yesterday because I still like it. Makes me stinking happy. And that's just another piece of scrap that we folded over and we did something fun. It's punchlines on the inside. Okay, flip-flop. Okay, front, back, sort of sees the side. Oh, here you can actually paper clip it onto the top of a journal page. Well, I guess you could go the sideways too if you wanted, because your orientation is your choice. Okay. I'm like, yeah, I'm glad it worked today. So there we are, and you saw that little journaling card at the beginning, and there's our little butterfly on the inside, and there's our little journaling spot paper. You can put a list, whatever you want. There's still room for embellishing should one want to do that kind of thing. And here is our riddle. Okay, punchlines in this little thing. Okay. Like, yeah, I'm going to open it upside down because somebody didn't mark the front of it. There it is. Butterfly. That's the punchline. Zing! Or is that bazinga? Ta-da! Photo montage. Okay, and I'm also putting the hashtag on here, Halloweenisms, because that's my thing for this time of year. Okay? Yeah, that's my thing. You do your thing. Makes you happy. Makes me happy. yesterday didn't make me happy. I still haven't actually thrown it away, but it's not going to work. It's just not going to work like this. Anyways, yeah, I put a little seam binding on that. Just glued it on. Nothing fancy there. It's good enough, y'all. And yeah, there we go. I hope you join in with the 4th Saturday open collab. And yeah, as you're inspired. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy artin', y'all. Fly with the butterflies.